All right, welcome back everyone for another deep dive. Today we're going to be taking a look at strategic partnerships, and more specifically, MOUs.
Ah, yes, MOUs.
I know. You're here because you want the inside scoop on
Yeah.
strategic partnerships
Yeah.
and MOUs.
Right.
Everyone's talking about strategic partnerships,
Priority.
MOUs these days.
For sure.
But what are they really? So let's just imagine for a second, two companies that are completely different,
Right.
like a tech startup and a clothing brand, but they both want to reach a younger audience.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where this magic of a partnership can come in.
Yeah, and an MOU is like the initial spark that, hey, I think we could do something really awesome together. It's not a marriage contract, more like a let's, see where this goes kind of agreement. It lays out the ground rules and expectations, but without locking everyone into a legally binding deal just yet.
So it's not set in stone. But you've definitely piqued my interest. So what kind of stuff actually goes into one of these MOUs? Like if I'm thinking about partnering with someone, what should I be looking at?
So first off, you both need to be crystal clear on the why. Like, what's the shared dream that you're chasing after? Is it increased brand awareness? Cracking into a new market? Developing a killer product? You know that purpose needs to be spelled out right up front.
Yeah, that makes sense. You don't want to head into a partnership not knowing where you're going.
Exactly. And then you get into the nitty-gritty, like who's doing what. This is where you define roles and responsibilities. Like, for example, if it's a marketing collaboration, one company might handle social media, while the other one focuses on events. Clarity here prevents those messy, but I thought you were handling that arguments down the line.
Oh, I've seen partnerships go south fast because of that. And speaking of things going south, what about sensitive information? How do MOUs handle that kind of stuff?
That's where confidentiality clauses come in. Especially these days with data privacy being so crucial, you're essentially promising to keep each other's secrets safe. I once saw a partnership completely crumble because one party carelessly shared the other one's customer data. No confidentiality clause. Huge legal mess.
Ouch, a cautionary tale if I've ever heard one. So you've convinced me a well-crafted MOU is crucial. But let's be honest, legal documents can be a little intimidating. So that's where technology comes in, right?
Yeah.
In my research, I came across something called Legitt AI.
Now that's where things get interesting. AI is completely revolutionizing legal processes, and MOUs are no exception. Legitt AI can whip up an MOU draft that's clear, concise, and tailored specifically to your collaboration. It takes the fear factor out of dealing with all the legal jargon and makes it so much more accessible for everybody involved.
So it's not just about, simplifying the drafting process. Does AI change the game in any other ways when it comes to partnerships?
Absolutely. Think about it. AI can analyze data from past partnerships, what worked, what flopped, to predict the success rate of potential collaborations. It can even suggest ideal partners based on complementary strengths and weaknesses. It's like having a matchmaker for businesses.
That's incredible. Okay, so to sum all of this up, for our listeners today, MOUs are the foundation. For any successful strategic partnership, they provide clarity, they align goals, and they lay out all the ground rules. And with new AI tools like Legitt AI, creating and managing these agreements is becoming easier and more efficient than ever.
Precisely. But it does make you wonder, if AI becomes the architect of all these partnerships, what happens to the human element? Will AI prioritize data over intuition? Or can the two coexist to create even more powerful collaborations?
That's definitely something to think about. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive. We'll catch you next time.